Oh, I was in a Belinda Carlisle moment. Welcome, 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 holiday shoppers. Welcome to the Queer Edge with Jett. That's me. That's me. Yeah. The show that teaches you how to make decorative centerpieces out of medical waste. Yeah. Question for you. What is the measure of a man?
What are you doing right now?
Clay Aiken is that measure. As the holidays are upon us, and in reality, the holidays are always upon us. And so is Clay Aiken. Yeah. In my house, my lovely wife, Lisa. Oh, Lisa and I, we love to listen to Clay Aiken as we shove fistfuls of bread up a turkey carcass. Yes, that's the way, I like it. But this year, you may need to share some new clay. You may need some new clay. Luckily, for all of us, Clay Aiken has a new book out entitled Learning to Sing. He has written it, but he has not yet read it. Yes, the book was originally titled How to Sound Like a Muppet Being Sodomized. However, lawsuits being as they are, the Society for the Sodomization of America found great offense in that title. So, in a matter of speaking, Clay pulled out. Clay, like our gal pal Jodie Foster, has not found the spousal unit yet. And like Jodie Foster, has trouble wearing a beard. And then he says questions about his sexual orientation, people thinking that he might be gay. He finds that insulting.
Vodka martini.
So do the gays. Yeah. He's no Boy George. Personally, I don't really care if he's gay or Christian or both. Only God knows what the boy masturbates to. Really. On a recent riveting, revealing, ridiculous rant on TV's psycho douchebag of a show, The Dr. Phil Show, Clay told of being bullied as a child. He spoke of going from someone you've never heard of to someone you're not sure why you've heard of them. Now he has a credit card named after him. How special is this? Yes, it's called Sister Girl Visa Thing. We love that. And the quote, his hit song, Invisible, if hearts were unbreakable, then I could just tell you where I stand. But here's the thing, Clay. We don't care where you stand. Just where you kneel. Yeah. So lay off my aching ears, Clay, this Christmas. Stop coming out of my speakers and just freaking come out. Yeah. And coming out soon on this stage, we have the one we trust, Jackie Inks. The two that we lust, the Barbarellas. My co-host with a mouthful of funny, Michele Balan is here. We also have the coffee house folk music of Indigo, Etheridge. The star of music videos and film, Goddess Bunny, I love this chick, is with us tonight. And a rocker chick and author, Sincero, is here. Yeah. And Billy and Joe from The Amazing Race are also known as Team Guido. And they brought their dog, Guido. And we're going to be able to pet that dog. Pet it. All that and a report from the LA Fashion Week. Enough promises. Let's get this thing going because if it ain't broke, you gotta break it because queer edgers, we are. A go.
What are you doing right now? It's your reality. Make it up. Vodka martini. 2 olives. This is my reality. What's yours? What's yours? What's yours?
To the Queer Etheridge. I cannot. I'm kind of riveted and taken with this hair. In fact, I think I see my grandparents hiding somewhere in there, and a couple of other friends that I know. But what is up with that, honey? Why did you just let your hair go natural today?
I'm not sure I know what you're talking about.
Oh.
Yeah, this is how we wake up. I don't know.
Oh, you just didn't have time to have Russell do your hair today.
Yeah, it was just a wake up and go moment.
Okay, so I need to talk to Russell then, because Russell may be out of a job if this is the way your hair natural. If this is you natural.
Yeah, I was
right?
late.
And just like these are natural, right? Uh-huh. And just like this is natural, right?
No,
yeah?
I don't know.
Well, we're not sure about that. Where am I going with that? I keep going down this poontang road, and I don't know why. I'm scared. I'm scaring myself. But speaking of poontang, let's bring out this. Let's bring out our co-host. She's the kind of comedian that you see once, and then you take your friends to see her the next night. Please welcome back our co-host this week, Michele Balan. Poontang! What is that? I love it. Well, first of all,
I love those girls. I love them. Look at, oh my God! Just sit with me. No, anyway, her hair is bigger than her body.
yeah, her hair is bigger than the set.
Look how thin she is. I wasn't that thin when I was born. Look at that. That's cute. I like the smoke. Was that a vaporizer? Because I need it. Anyway.
No, that was this one here has really bad gas. And so that's what that's all
You
about.
look so great today.
Thank you very much.
I love that jacket.
And this jacket loves you.
Oh.
But
Yeah.
I'm going to get you one as well.
Will you?
This is actually,
Jett?
look, yes, no, yours will say Michele, because the purpose of these jackets is to help the mentally challenged remember their name.
God knows, I need my whole wardrobe like that now.
And now, but I had asked them because I need the first name added too, because now I'm just like, Jett. Hey, Jett. I know I have a first name.
So this Clay Aiken thing, you're absolutely right. Is that ridiculous?
Yeah.
Oh
Was
my
I
God.
wrong, though, to go there?
No, don't. No, you have to go there. He makes
Because
you go
I'm
there.
feeling outing guilt. Like, I'm not really trying to out him.
Oh, right. Like nobody knows. Well, there are probably 3 people in, like, Fargo that
Yes,
have no
but,
idea.
don't you think it's
but they don't even watch American Idol anyway, so.
It is the Liberace syndrome, though.
It is, right.
It's the same
And
thing.
the Paul Lynde from the
Paul Lynde.
the
He's
squares,
just
right.
kind of a femmy guy.
But, of all the album covers, Measure of a Man and the pictures like this.
Uh-huh.
I mean,
Right.
it could call it I'm a Tall Fag. Let's
That
be
would
real.
be better.
Wouldn't it?
That would be better.
Wouldn't that be much better? Or,
And,
or any title. Any title. I sing, kind of. Anything like that.
Or look at my ears. I've got big ears or something. But, women really love, the straight
like him, though.
chicks love him, and I don't.
Yeah.
But I'm not crazy about any of those American Idol
Isn't it
people.
kind of...
It's just a little,
They're so
what's the
much
word?
better than,
Annoying.
Annoying, yes,
Yeah.
there you go.
That's the word I'm
Ruben
looking for.
stuttered, okay. I mean,
It's
they loved
stuttered,
him.
not stuttered.
All right,
I mean,
well,
if
I'm
you're
from New
going,
York.
you're
You're
either,
from
honey,
stuttered?
get in the
Stuttered?
reality business or get out of it.
Yeah.
One of the two.
Is it stuttered?
I don't know. Who
Stuttered?
cares?
He kept coming on with that shirt, 205. Remember that?
Yes.
I thought it was his goal weight. I had no idea what that number stood for. I thought, what is that number? His goal weight?
No. That's how much he pays for a gram. Because because he's got all that money now, and he can afford
Wait,
the
a gram
good
of
stuff.
what?
A gram.
Can't be Coke. Look how big he is.
Oh, that is true. I never thought about it.
Yeah.
Can someone? We need to get Ruben stuttered, as you call him,
Stuttered.
on the phone. Now, Michele Balan, you're a lesbian.
Wow. You're saying that to me as if I didn't know.
No.
And it was something I should know.
We have viewers in Canada.
Say it isn't so.
We have viewers all over America, and I just want you to know that your lesbianic activity is fine with me.
Oh, okay.
That's what kind of cool guy I am.
That's what we love about Jackie.
I have met some lesbianics in my life, and I have chatted with them so briefly.
As briefly as you could.
Yeah, as briefly as I could. But you're here, and I love you.
But can I say something? Besides loving you, so much.
Yeah, so much.
I don't like the word lesbian
You
so
don't.
much. I don't.
Bull dyke.
No. Gay. I like gay men, gay women. Isn't that like a better? Or lesbians and lesbiandies, something like that.
Okay.
It can't be.
All right. Okay, sure. Whatever
What do you
you
think? Maybe we'll
whatever
make a difference. Maybe we'll change.
Whatever you say, Muff Diver. It's your way or the highway. How's
yeah,
that?
no, you're right, Rimmer.
Okay. Now we're happening. Now we're happening. Let's go for some news.
I think it's time for the news.
News. You know Jackie Inks, don't you?
Oh, I love
She's always
Jackie.
got
I
some
love
news
Jackie.
happening.
Yeah.
Some news from the very, very, very edge. Take it away, Jackie.
Thank you, Mr. Jett. You know, we didn't really give an official welcome to our Canadian lesbians. It is, of course, Wednesday. That means it is your day. So from the queer edge to us, we're happy you're with us. Los Últimas Noticias, which is an Argentine newspaper, reports that Roxana Pons of Mendoza, Argentina, has lived for the past year up in a tree in a nest. Roxana said she found the instructions in a book, thought it was a fantastic idea, and built her nest all by herself out of branches and cushions. It turns out the young woman is not homeless, and she does own a home that she could live in if she just chose to. She explained to the reporter that there is no hidden reason for her choice of habitat, and she chooses to live in her nest because that's simply where the lady wants to live. Mental health experts believe this is the first documented case of someone being out of their tree when they're actually in their own tree. Police in Pennsylvania recently sent a squad car out to investigate the report of a strong ammonia smell that seemed to be coming from a house in a small residential neighborhood. For those of you that may not know, a strong ammonia smell can be a byproduct sign of a methamphetamine lab. The police did find the house, and sure enough, they did notice a very strong, pungent odor, so they called for backup. The SWAT guys responded and burst in to find 35 cats and a dog. The police filed animal abuse charges against the tenants for a urine-filled house, but 1 week later, the cops were back to arrest the next-door neighbors. They had a meth lab. And finally, a prosecutor in Savage, Minnesota is now pressing charges in what he is calling the most creative money-making scam he'd ever seen. Franklin T. Formlemu has been arraigned on a bevy of swindling charges based on being able to convince a grocery store owner that he had a magic special solution that could transform blank paper into U.S. currency. Formlemu, who is an amateur magician, used a sleight of hand trick to turn a stack of blank paper into stacks of $20 bills. That was good enough for the grocer to give Frankie $70,000 for a bottle of the magic stuff. Of course, when the not overly bright store owner used it, stacks of plain white paper became stacks of plain white paper. In an interesting turn of events, however, our White House bureau chief told us that President Bush is keeping a close personal eye on this particular case. It turns out that GW is concerned that America may finally realize that large stacks of worthless paper, along with a little sleight of hand, is almost a carbon copy of the magic solution he's been trying to sell as Social Security reform. I am Jackie Angst. That is News from the Edge. Lots more Queer Edge with Michele Balan and the big guy himself right after this.
And we are clear.
guys, welcome back. I got to tell you, we literally have 16 pounds of pervy stuff coming up for you guys. Isn't that special? Yeah. Do you like getting this close to me? Yeah, I like getting this close to you. What's your name? Yeah? I'm a Gemini. Yeah? I know. And yeah, no, I do have hair in my ears. It happens when you get older. Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I was talking to our friends, our Canadian lesbian friends.
That's right. It's Lesbian Wednesday.
It is Canadian Lesbian Wednesday, and because it is, we are surrounding ourselves with lesbionics from all over the place. Do you have a lesbian friend?
I have a lesbian friend that there's. I don't know if you know this, but there is a new movement in the indie folk, led by a pioneer. You have to see her. She's the best. Her vision is incredible. So please help me welcome. You're gonna love her. Indigo, Etheridge.
Cool man.
Thank you. Thank you. Thanks a lot. Thank you. Thanks a lot. Thank you. Thanks a lot. Hey, thanks a lot. Thank you. Thanks a lot. Thank you. It's good to be here tonight at the Bearded Clam in Provincetown. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And I want to thank my band for being here tonight. And we're just going to rock it out, or folk rock it out. I got a new album out. It's called Codependent Obsessive Love Ain't So Bad, So Leave the Window Open. And I'm going to do a ballad off of that album right now for you. I've been drinking all day, basically, and I like to just end a day of drinking with a ballad. So this song is inspired by a woman that I met recently, because every song is inspired by a woman. And you know, a lot of people say, they're like, Indigo, 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 stop, where are you going? I'm like, shut up. And then they'll be like, what is it that everybody wants? What is it that everybody needs? Why can't we come together? And I realized what it was that everybody needed and everybody wanted. And it's the title of this song. So when you know the words, sing along. Because it's not women's music unless you're singing along. Thank you. Look how passionate I am. Look how passionate I am. Come in. Just kidding. This song is entitled Monogamous Slut. I want a girl who likes to play dirty games. She begs me to spank her and call her filthy names. And when she gets tired, I let her have a turn on me. She teases me with her peekaboo crotch, 'cause she's got me hog tied up, monogamous slut. Oh, I want one for myself, monogamous slut. Oh, there will be nobody else, monogamous slut. Oh, I want to find monogamous slut. See, I got love, and it's on my mind now. I don't know a lie, 'cause I never finished school. But one thing that I am sure about, I love a girl with tools. I don't need to look around to find romance with a point. Oh no, all I want is a flexible girl, one that comes with a pre-roll joint, monogamous slut. Oh, I want one for myself, monogamous slut. Oh, there will be nobody else, monogamous slut. Oh, I want to find monogamous slut. You see, I got love, and it's on my mind. Now the girl I'm dreaming of knows exactly what to do. She says, let's pretend we're prison inmates, and I'm raping you. I want her to play with my tits when I'm on the phone with my mom. And just when I think the magic's over, she screams, I'm strapping it on, monogamous slut. Oh, I want one for myself, monogamous slut. Oh, there will be nobody else, monogamous like a dog. I said, woo, 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 woo. Woo, 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 woo. Ow, ow, ow. Monogamous, slow.
Very cool. Come over here. You Indigo Etheridge, Lilith Fair kind of a chick. There you go. Isn't it frightening when a guy meets a woman who's butcher than?
He is. Yeah.
Yeah, she's so much. She's. Now you're not really Indigo Etheridge. That's like an alter personality.
Right. Watch the transformation.
Okay.
Now I'm Julie Goldman.
Oh wow, that's incredible!
Magical. Just magical.
It's like a
Take
completely
this off
different
too.
person.
It's got to go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Julie Goldman is she was a buddy of mine from New York.
Okay.
And I got to tell you, she is one of the funniest people.
She's a
And
pretty funny
besides me, of
chick.
course,
Yeah.
she.
Funny chick.
Yeah, but she's young and funny, so she has a chance. She is so fabulous. I love her. I'm a big fan of hers.
Now, were you on The Sopranos or something?
Yes, I was. I was on The Sopranos.
How freaking cool is that?
Yeah, it was cool. It was, I got to meet all of them, and I was the Les daughter. But they never said lesbian.
They didn't?
No. But they put me in a flannel shirt.
Was that tough for you to reach deep inside yourself
Yeah, it was.
and play that lesbian?
It was, because basically, it was, I brought my own clothes.
Oh, that was your shirt.
And that was hard. But yeah.
She was great. It was a great
you know,
role.
it was exciting.
You were on a few episodes.
Just one.
Well, maybe they'll have you
They
back.
mixed it. I don't think
Did
so.
they kill you?
No.
I saw you
wanted
on
them
it
to.
more than once.
No. They were just,
was
it was
a
just the
rerun.
one.
That I saw
I
you
think
more
they
than
got
once.
scared. I think they got scared.
Why
Because
would
they
you-
they had me deal with Meadow, and I don't
Yeah.
think they wanted to go there.
There could be mob killing, but no lesbian.
Right.
Right.
Meadow is the daughter?
Right.
Oh. Well, I just saw a little thing on her. She was a little bit into her,
She put out an album too.
what, called
Called-
Don't Play With Your Food After You're
I think it was-
After you've eaten it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or I think it was called.
That's a great one.
I think
That's a great one.
I think it was- I don't know. I
You
don't
know
know.
what? I cut that same album myself
You did,
one
yeah.
time. Oh, stop it, Jack. Okay, listen, we got some guys coming out here. You probably know these guys. There is a reality to being gay. Did you know that? Yeah, being gay. There is gay on reality. Please welcome from the Amazing Race. Everyone knows them as Team Guido, Billy, and Joe. Team Guido, come on out here, guys. How are you? Good seeing you. Have a seat. How precious is
I
Guido?
got laid on TV.
Look.
I'm getting laid on TV. Look
Look,
at this.
look.
Oh my God. Oh, it's wet.
Yeah, that was great. No, that wasn't Guido. That was Michelle earlier. Did that. She had to go.
Feel this. It's real flowers.
Cool.
And they're running on my shirt.
Can I just point out something?
That's green dye number 6.
Can I just point out something real quick to you guys? Perhaps you're not familiar with being on a talk show, but I am the host. And do I see flowers around my neck? Yeah.
And he wants to get gifts.
Some flowers.
See, that's
Yeah, there may be. You guys, first of all, we're going to have you, we want you to stick around because there's a lot of trash and dirt to talk about on you
There
guys.
is?
Yeah, there is.
No way.
And
No.
here's the thing. I know all this trash, and I didn't even see The Amazing Race. You're infamous.
Right.
You're like Kato Kalin in a really queer way. It's kind of what it is. And you've got a book out, and you were in The Amazing Race. But let's talk about Guido first.
Guido.
How old is Guido?
Guido's 6.
And what is Guido?
Guido's a toy fox terrier. I think he wants to see your little friends over here.
It's okay if he wants to take a poop on it because,
Okay.
like I say, Michelle has already. Yeah. Oh, look, he feels right at home.
It would be great if he picks his leg up right now and pees on one.
I
of
hope
them.
he's going
to.
I think
Oh my
he's
God,
going
that would
to.
be so great.
That's why I don't like it.
That's
It would be
I think that's
he
what he's
could be
about
the
to
first
do.
dog to pee on my TV show.
That would be-
But, I mean, other than Michelle and Jack.
Yeah, yeah.
But
Don't eat.
Don't eat the poop. Okay. Okay, here's the thing.
Yeah.
Now, you guys are kind of known for being bitchy. Am I right?
Well, yeah, occasionally.
Okay.
Annoying and controlling?
We thought it was
Would that be more
competitive.
comfortable?
We thought it was competitive.
Competitive. Isn't that weird that when you're gay, if you're competitive, it's considered bitchy?
Right.
That's right. That's exactly right.
Yeah. But you guys said we're just tough.
We
were very tough competitors.
Okay.
You were the first gay ones, too, right?
Yes.
On Amazing
First on
Race?
national television.
We're the very first gay couple ever on American television.
Okay, and then you went on to co-host with Rosie O'Donnell.
Yeah, we did some segments on the show, right.
Okay, now the first time that you were on the Rosie O'Donnell show, did you bring Rosie flowers, or did you bring someone sitting on the sofa next to Rosie flowers? Huh?
She always used to say that
These are my friends. I know them.
And our little line was, it's never too early for a glass of Chardonnay. So we actually brought Rosie a bottle of Chardonnay.
Okay.
Yeah. We brought you a dog.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, we'll be right back.
Here you go, honey.
No, I'm fine with it. I'm fine with it. We'll be right back with these two stud puppets in just a second. Stay tuned for more Queerhead right after this.
Bill is a take control sort of guy, and on a lot of issues, I just let him do it.
Oui, oui. Le Grand Rail, c'est un bâtiment.
It's the Ferris wheel. Thank God I straightened my head out about the time, 9 a.m. to 12:30 a.m., because I thought it was open for 3 hours, not 15 hours. It closes at 12:30 a.m., so our timing is just about perfect. Oh, thank God.
Wow.
Very good.
ask a question?
Yeah, Michelle,
I want to ask two questions, actually. I've worked with a lot of gay men, and they overpack. How did you get everything like an armoire in your backpack?
I was fabulous.
I mean, because gay men carry so much. You actually did a whole thing with one backpack?
We had matching clothes. We rolled, not fold. And
I've learned that too.
Wow.
And every time you get to a pit stop, we would steal the hotel soap or whatever, and the first thing we would do is do laundry.
Oh, okay.
And then go eat as much as possible, then try to get as much sleep as possible.
And one other quick question. Were there any Jews in The Amazing Race? Because
No, because Jews are all millionaires. They don't need
they're
$1 million
not
car.
millionaires.
There you go. There you go.
No.
Again, you can send those letters to
No, we don't run. No, Jews don't walk because we walked 40 years in the desert. We're done.
See, there you go.
After that, we're done. We have to take public transportation. Anyway.
Let's talk about this book. Now, you've got a book called Gay Reality.
Yeah.
What is your gay reality?
Well, CBS wouldn't let us write about The Amazing Race because they own the show. So we decided to write about our experiences before and after the show because we were really affected by the things that happened to us. I mean, the context that we made, people like Michelle and other gay youth all across the country. So it was a way for us to express what happened to us because it was the first nationally televised gay couple. There was a lot going on that had never happened before.
Right. Now, here's the thing. You're appearing on this show. You're free to write about a book about it if you want.
Okay, well, thank you.
Gay
Reality 2.
Gay Reality 2. Yeah. So, which one of you is the top and which one's the bottom? No, I mean that in a... that's an honest question, but I mean that in the... Which one of you in this show
Guido's the top.
Is Guido the top?
Yeah.
Okay.
And we're both bottoms.
Okay.
That's why I don't so
two
happy.
honest gay men.
One thing I noticed in the notes is that, and I don't think a lot of people think of this when they join a reality series, is there are things that you have to give up. You know, like they said the thing they missed the most was they weren't allowed to contact outside people. So they missed their letters and phone calls from like friends and their mom. And you would think going on the show, it's going to be fun, we're going to go crazy, but there are rules, right?
And
It's tough. It's very tough.
And you have older moms, and you're
Both of our
worried, and
mothers
you're
at the
hoping.
time we're in their late 80s. You have to think about, who's going to take care of them if something goes wrong. What do they do if they need to contact you in some manner?
For about a month.
But there's got to be some give and take with that.
Well, they think you're gonna what, cheat or something like that if you call outside
we might
world,
have
you're
outside
cheating?
help.
Take this route or something like that?
You can't have a compass, you can't have any kind of GPS, you can't have a calculator.
Nothing.
Wow,
no cell phone, no nothing.
How long have you guys been together?
Right now, almost 19 years.
Wow.
Since 1986.
Wow.
You know why? Because you're starting to look alike. I'm looking at you, and I'm seeing... Well,
scary,
actually, to be honest with you, you're both starting to look like Guido.
They had some interesting news, though. They
What
had
is
some
that? What's
interesting
your
news.
interesting-
Tell them.
Yeah, our mothers are going to meet for the first time in 18 years. They've never met, and they're going to meet over Thanksgiving vacation.
I wish we could be there to film that. That would be really
it's gonna be
cool.
good.
Are you going to come out to them?
Oh, well.
Well, they know.
Hello, Rosie O'Donnell. Hello, bringing you flowers. Hello. Okay, you guys, do you know Goddess Bunny? Have you ever met her?
No, actually,
Okay,
no.
she's going to be here. Our next guest has starred in short films and Marilyn Manson videos. She's a mean tap dancer too. Please welcome the Goddess Bunny. Welcome, Goddess. How are you, honey? Please. We love our Goddess Bunny. Although we do think our Goddess Bunny, I gotta say, I'm just finding the more I read about Goddess Bunny, the more I think she is just like Sybil. First of all, because she's got about 15 different names. Am I right?
Well, at least 3.
At least 3. Goddess Bunny, for those of you who don't know, for our friends up in Canada, or Canada, as some might call it, is like a local celebrity. I mean, everybody knows this lady. She is like, how would you describe yourself?
I'm a confused faggot with tits.
Confused faggot with tits. Well, there we go. There's a description.
What are you looking at me for? Am I getting confused with tits too?
No, I was thinking that's...
I don't have tits.
I was actually looking down the whole list.
I can lead you a bit.
Yeah, I was just looking and thinking that's kind of what we all are, in a way. But tell us how you can... First of all, how you connected with Marilyn Manson.
Well, Marilyn Manson saw the Goddess Bunny video and immediately sent his troops out to find me. And I got a phone call. It was the middle of the summer, and it was in 1998. And he goes, Sandy or Goddess Bunny? He goes, this is Marilyn Manson.
Oh my God, would you just freak out?
And I said, well, who in the hell is Marilyn Manson?
Oh, you didn't know Marilyn Manson?
No, no.
Okay.
He explained, well, I'm a performer. I have my own band. I said, okay. I immediately turned my TV set to MTV, trying to find out who in the hell he was. And, of course, I finally saw
A
what
Marilyn
he did.
Manson video?
I'm like going,
And you saw that he's obviously a folk Christian singer.
no, he's a gender bender like me.
Yeah.
So I said, cool. So
So he invited you to be in a video?
Yes.
Okay. Now, you have done some other videos prior to Marilyn Manson's.
Yes.
And which you are seen tap dancing on a...
Yeah, I was tap dancing in Kenny Camp's backyard in a nice little one-piece lingerie set.
Right. Are you a good tap dancer, Goddess?
Well,
Be honest with us.
I'll never be Fred Astaire, okay?
Okay.
But,
Will you ever be Ginger Rogers? Okay.
not even close.
Okay.
It was actually the tap dancing video and some photographs.
Which has become like a cult classic.
Yes, it has. It's on the internet, and people find it. You can Google my name, Goddess Bunny.
And trust me, if you Google Goddess Bunny's name, your computer will most likely explode because she is all over the place. Jackie?
Is Goddess Bunny a character for you?
Well, back in the early 80s, I was known as Bunny Victoria Venice.
Okay.
When I first started.
See, here's where the Sybil part starts coming in.
That was my first drag name, and I thought Bunny sounded more like a stripper than an actual performer. And my body was not quite up to the stripper intensity. So I said, well, we're going to have to change the name. So I went to the beach one day, stupidly as I was, wearing nylons. And, well, when you're on a beach and you're walking, well, sand seems to collect in areas that you're not ready for them to collect in. So my...
That's when you became, is that when you became Sandy Chris?
Right.
Sandy Chris. Okay. So then you evolved to Goddess Bunny.
Right.
Okay, then you also did a film called The Drift.
Yes.
What is The Drift?
The Drift is a, it's a reenactment of Tennessee Williams' movie.
Right.
I played the Contessa. Now,
does this all sound so John Waters? Don't you think John Waters?
Fellini's going to pop in here.
Right.
Yeah, John S. Nile, who was the director, producer, no-budget filmmaker, actually created the title Goddess Bunny. And so I was put in several of his
low-budget films.
No-budget films.
Which means free pizza.
Yes.
Yeah, we know that. We've been there. How old are you, Goddess Bunny, if you don't mind me asking?
I will be 46 in January.
Oh my God, you're younger than me. There you go. Now, you had, as a child, you had polio.
Yes.
Right. But then, as if that weren't enough, then you had some doctor that came in and tried to do something and made things even worse.
Yes.
As doctors sometimes tend to do, right?
Well, they tried to correct something that was done to me in a foster home. My back had collapsed because the foster mother tried to make me into an Olympic swimmer. Trust me, at the age of 9, I'm not ready to become an Olympic swimmer.
Right.
And so my back collapsed, and they took me back to the hospital, and they put me in traction. For those of you who don't know what traction is, they have weights at both ends and stretches you.
Yikes.
Yeah. So, I was in traction during the 1971 earthquake, which we all remember in Los Angeles. And so...
I was very high, don't remember it.
So, I, thank God, survived through the earthquake, still in traction.
But here's the amazing thing, and we've got to go here in just a second, but you have really turned all all that negativity into something so amazingly beautiful.
Very cool.
That is, and I think is so freaking cool, and is every bit of the queer edge vibe that we try to get across.
Absolutely.
That everyone in this world has something queer about them. And thank God for that, because that's what keeps
we get
the
our
world.
Queer Edge calendar. You're January.
Yeah, you are definitely January. Because I mean, not only that, because I want to kiss your ass because you know everyone in town, and we're hoping you can get some of your friends on our show. And so, yeah, we'll all stand in line and kiss your ass if that's okay. But thank you, Goddess Buddy. We'll be right back with more Queer Edge right after this. Guys, thank you.
Lesbian Wednesday here on the Queer Edge. Jen Sincero is a musician, performer, and author of a couple books. One called The Straight Girl's Guide to Sleeping with Chicks, and the other one...
Which Michelle has not put down since she played her.
And the other one is...
Little lesbian hands on it.
The other one is Don't Sleep with the Drummer, which... That's all wrong. Please welcome... all wrong. Please welcome Jen Sincero.
You are a tall woman.
I want to know where the gay girl guide is for sleeping with chicks. I think that's what we need. What, you writing that? I need it.
I interviewed over 100 gay women for that, so.
Really?
Yeah, it's kind of your guide, too.
Okay.
It's everybody's guide.
You guys be
Every straight woman in the world really wants to be a lesbian at heart, sort of, you think?
I think everyone just wants to have as much sex as they can, personally.
Yeah, honey, I think you're right
So whatever's
there.
standing still long enough, go for it.
Yeah, that's my motto.
You know?
Now, so obviously, first of all,
wrong.
What poor little bear did you kill to get those
Great
boots?
boots.
Oh, they are.
You know, I lost one of my furry balls the other day.
I
You
haven't
see,
either.
I lost both of mine.
Yeah,
mine got
Jackie.
ripped
Jackie.
Mine got ripped off by a shopping cart. How did yours go?
Oh, we don't.
Thailand. A doctor in Thailand. But that happens to the best of us, really.
Dangerous place.
Why write a book about this? Is there really that much interest in straight women? Well, first of all, how do you identify yourself?
I knew you were going to ask that. I identify by whatever is hot and standing in front of me. And if I'm in the mood, I'm going to do it.
So you're like metrosexual? Is that
if it's a stuffed animal, I'm a plushie. Like, I'll do it.
There you go.
See, now I'm a gay man. Oh my God.
You did that so well. God,
This is
you really are.
Waking up, you're in a lesbo.
Turn to page 178. That's the crowd pleaser.
Okay.
That's always a crowd pleaser.
Yeah.
Well, let me tell you what a crowd pleaser is.
See? Pleased.
Now, you were in a band called Crotch. Okay. Now, and what was the song? Tell me what the song that you did. Power Tool.
Power tool of love.
Power Tool of Love.
Not what you think it is, though.
No.
Because
You perverts thought something else.
I know. So let's ask our Canadian friends out there. What do you think the power tool of love is?
Do you have a
Wrong. Tell them.
It's about construction workers.
Which is construction workers wanting to what?
Stupja.
Yes, verstupja.
To get Yiddish with ya.
Okay.
Yeah.
And have you done it with construction workers?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Canadian ones.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
Any lesbian Canadian construction workers?
I think there are.
Yeah, I bet there
It's
are.
pretty tough.
That's my next
Can
book.
we talk about this book? Because
Can we talk about
that's
my
not,
book?
that's not
Jackie's
good.
a drummer.
That's not good for me. This
Yeah.
is
You're a
bad.
drummer.
Yeah.
Well, it's not.
And
don't sleep
so is Ladybug.
with your drummer.
Oh,
you
no,
were
I'm
never my drummer, so we
That's-
can do it.
We can still do
That's
it.
so good.
What is
yeah.
the book about?
It's a diary of a chick in a rock band who sleeps with her drummer and screws up everything.
Oh, that'll mess you up.
I know. Problem. So, drummers are hot, though.
Yeah, they
You're
are.
both
Yeah.
drummers?
They have good wrists.
This is a great show.
Yeah. I know, you're telling me.
Very, very
I just wish I could somehow contribute to
When,
it.
when she was in Crotch, all she would do, and I want to say...
She was in Crotch.
Yeah.
That's not what she was in the
when
Crotch.
she was in the band Crotch. Is that better?
No, I like the
That's not
first one
better.
It's
better.
not what is it when you were in Crotch.
When you were in Crotch, all you wore was a hair bikini and a guitar. What is that?
I made this amazing bikini out of a bunch of old wigs, and I just looked really Italian, actually, because it was just hair. It was like these. It was like a bikini out of these.
Okay, here we got a call again. The Italians now. We're just attacking everybody. That's it. So what'd you do? You tied hair around your... I have hair on my breast now, like you have it in your
Yeah.
hair. I don't need to.
I actually
it's already
duct taped
made. So
Duct taped it.
And you covered the
And then I
parts.
had a wig that was like bangs and long, and then I just wrapped it around. So I had a big ass tail as well.
And
Now,
then
here's the thing. You got a review. Someone said, Henry Rollins, as a matter of fact, who I happen to worship, he said that your lyrics suck.
Which is a fabulous compliment.
Yeah.
Which, I mean,
Compliment.
it's one of those...
At least
Yeah.
you heard
You know.
him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
at least he heard him.
Right.
He was
I
sleeping
wish
with
that
my
Henry
bassist.
Rollins would say, I suck. That's
Was
what
he?
I wish. Because I think... Have you met
You
Henry?
would like to suck.
Yeah.
Yes, I have. He was in our movie. He was dating my bass player.
Different
He
book.
was?
Yeah, different book. Don't sleep with Henry Rollins.
Okay. And is Henry as hot in person as we think he is?
Pretty hot.
He's a stud puppet, isn't
Oh,
he?
yeah.
Yeah, he's pretty hot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Did you
know
bass
that
player?
cleft. I could live in that cleft.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Was your bass player male or female?
Female,
Oh, so he's a straight.
but she was
Straight
really
guy,
butch.
right.
So
Oh.
whatever.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Henry likes butch chicks?
Yeah. They looked alike. They kind of were the same person.
It was Van Halen and Valerie. They looked, it's just...
Oh, that's true.
Change
That-
the hair and it's the same person.
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
true.
They didn't
Yeah.
have to change your hair. These two.
Okay, here's something really interesting. You wrote about, and this I find fascinating, you write a column or something. People write and ask you
Yes.
questions. And a straight guy basically wrote you a question about that he liked, I'm trying to find the right words because I'm in so much trouble with this network already with my verbiage.
Shall I do it?
Likes to have
Jim
his...
Rob.
Jim Rob.
Rimrod.
Jim Rob.
Okay.
Well.
Okay, I'm just going to come out with it.
Read that,
Dyslexia.
yeah.
A straight guy who likes to have his
Tushy licked.
licked.
Yeah,
The
tushy.
butthole. He likes to get rimmed.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's the thing. And the guy thinks because he was concerned because he likes to get wind that he might be gay.
Right.
Right.
And you referred to the anus as the...
Windows of the world or something like
yeah,
that.
well, no, the doorbell to the soul.
Oh.
It is the
And I thought that was some of the most beautiful poetry I had ever heard. The doorbell to the soul
You know
is
what it
right
needs
back
me to
there.
find my audience, to find the people that I speak to?
Right.
God.
And it's used, and people use its name in vain when driving.
Right.
And it's really a very important part of our...
Yeah.
I'm like the butthole whisperer. I speak for the butthole. No, I do. Who's gonna speak for the butthole?
Nobody speaks for the butthole anymore.
Thin. We
I
leave it
know.
all covered, and nobody wants to lick it. And he was writing in because he's a straight man, and he loves having his salad tossed. Can we say that?
Yeah. Oprah does.
Okay, and so, and you can't find any straight women to do it because they
wants
all
to
are
make-
grossed out by
Yeah,
it, you know? And he said he shaved and got it all squeaky and pink and everything, and still, no takers.
woman. Yeah.
Just not going there.
I gave him your number.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
you send
yeah.
and then she sends over a Cocker Spaniel, had no problem with it.
And it was a girl,
Doing the,
a straight girl cocker spaniel.
Yeah. But it's true.
Isn't life strange and funny? You did give him my number, though, didn't you?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
And he is going to call, right? Don't know.
I think
Okay.
so.
We'll be right back with more salad tossing right after this, so stay tuned. Yes, be at peace with your vagina. That's what this show is really all about. This show, some people think of this show as being wacky and crazy and perverted.
It's Wednesday.
And it is. But it's more than that. This show is about learning. This show is about knowledge. This show is about finding out what makes this world go round. That's deep.
That is deep.
I'm just thinking about it for a second. But you know, that's why we ask our guests at the end of every show what they're taking away. What is it that they're taking away? We know that Jen's taking away her stuffed vagina, right?
Yeah.
But we want to find out,
taking me away.
like from Julie, what are you taking away? What have you learned today?
It's I've learned so much, Jack.
I know.
You know, but I think what I've really learned is that I'm just gonna order a salad with furry balls.
Okay. That sounds good. Are you side of furry balls or furry balls on?
I like it in the salad.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I understand. And Goddess Bunny, what have you learned today?
Well, I learned that lesbians, as well as straight women, like to get munched upon.
Uh-huh.
And
Carpet
that,
munchers.
and that, you know, a vagina's best friend is the sphincter.
Yeah. There you go.
Nice work.
Okay, what about you guys? Just loving little couple over there. Look how cute they are.
Well,
The
I
three
learned
of
a
you.
lot about doorbells today. And I think we're going to go out looking for like one of those 3 chimers.
Okay. There you go. What have you learned?
Well, every dog has its day. I guess I didn't learn anything, but this one did.
What is he? And Guido, what have you learned today?
He learned that this is like the biggest end of vagina he's ever seen.
Yeah. Look at him. Whoa, yeah! See? It's not true what they say about gay parents. It doesn't necessarily reflect on the child. Isn't that sweet?
He's
Jen,
heterosexual.
other than having a dog lick your vagina, what else have you learned today?
How much more popular I am when I bring my vagina.
Yes.
Really.
Yeah. Jackie's learned that too. Michelle, what have
We
you learned?
both feel that, I mean, she's in the crotch, she's got a vagina, and I mean, she's writing books, you're a bit sexy there.
I'm one big genital.
Yeah, oh my goodness.
She's all about the genital.
And one big genital, that's an interesting, there you go.
And what about you, Jackie Inks?
Well,
What have
actually,
you-
I was thinking I spent thousands of dollars and mine isn't half that nice.
Oh, is it?
And
all that furry.
more important, I want to borrow Guido. Right after the show.
All right, guys, thank you very much. Good night, everyone, and I love you, Bubba.
I love you.
Good night.